market for a home security system and you don't want to pay the cost that Ring wants you to pay, and you've taken a look at some other solutions, to take a look at a technology called Vico Home. I've used Vico Home now for the past year. I brought 6 cameras which surround the outside of my home, and one room in interior, which is my second kitchen. And I think these cameras are outstanding at an affordable price of only $40. They're very compact with a USB charger that makes it so easy to not only use, but to charge. You can also put an SD card in here as well if you want to use that camera footage. If you're like at a store or wherever, if you want to just secure your home, you can do that as well. And it gives you a blue light indicator here. And we're going to turn it on so you can see really quickly. But it allows you to set up with a port at home or set up as an outside exterior setup, which you can use here. So though it's similar to other camera systems that you are taking a look at, this one does have the ability to be set up inside the house, interior or exterior, and it does have the flexibility of connecting here like this, and then with the 4 screw holes to just plug into the wall or a outdoor surface. The camera, once it's fully charged, you'll get a blue light here, and then you would simply open this up. We'll get it open there. And you press this button here. Once you press it, you'll hear that sound and you'll get this blue button. It'll then prompt you to your phone prompts where you'll be clicking on connecting to your Wi-Fi, setting the camera up, and then the camera is easily ready to go. You get HD footage, you get night vision footage with this. You can see that the camera flashes when it's sensing some type of motion, but you don't have to have it as a motion flash. You can have it as just the light not flashing, especially if it's dark and it's at a front door, or you can have no light flashing at all. You can also do sound indication if someone is approaching the home. So I think it's a wonderful alternative if you're looking or in the market for a camera and you don't want to pay the price of Ring for home security. You can also pay for a cloud storage service for this. Vico Home app is so easy to use. This is the app here. Taking a look, you just click on it. If you want to view recorded or past footage, or if you want to go live and then you want to see who's outside the house, you can also open up the panel and it'll show you where it is or what's outside of your home. You can also go into where you see you can change to white light. You can put an audible alarm if you like. You can notify sound so you can communicate through the cameras. Very standy. And then you have your settings mode here where you can go to your settings mode and then you can make changes onto how you want to name the camera, what the camera model is, where your battery life is, and then it gives you some additional details if you're connected to your Wi-Fi and such. And then when it comes to your video settings, you have the ability, as I mentioned earlier, you can do anti-flicker, you can do a 12-hour format, you can do auto night vision, you can do black and white mode, you can do color mode, should you like. You can hit any of these modes to make the camera adjustments to the way that you like. And because, as I mentioned, it has a cloud service, you can subscribe to the cloud service, which is very affordable, for $11.99 a month, and it'll store all of your information there and it stays up there for 60 days. You can also use an SD card in order to store that content for you as well. And then you can have indicator lighters on, like what you saw, which is a flashing light when there's a motion sensor or someone is approaching the home and stuff. And then there's a tutorial installation guide, great for people in the middle to senior years who want to have simple instructions, don't want to do a lot of assembly, don't want to do a lot of setup, don't want to have to read a lot of instructions, and more importantly, don't want to have to ask a family member to help them. They want to be self-sufficient. So I find the Vico Home to be a great home security system for someone who lives alone or someone who has a partner, but maybe you travel a lot and you want to be able to access cameras to your home, but you don't want to pay a lot for the monthly monitoring, and you don't want to pay a lot for the camera itself. Again, these cameras are only $40 a piece.